Hey, you guys, it's me, Miss Bobby. So I am excited to start this video. I'm probably not going to give all of the news that I want to share on this particular video, but I am going to give y'all a lot. Today is Monday, June the 22nd. Yep, Monday, June the 22nd. First news is early last week, I put in my 2-week notice, and I will be leaving the company that I have been working with or working for 2 years. Of course, when I want to start a video, things get rowdy on my street. But yes, it was an awesome 2 years. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of trials and tribulations at my job, just like in life, period. Um, I started as a packer on the production floor and was given the opportunity to be a trainer there. I have absolutely loved my experience being a trainer at this particular company. I have been trainer at other companies. However, this company right here really gave me the opportunity to see what I could do and not always limit myself, thinking that just because of things that I was told when I was younger, that I would never be able to succeed in this or be able to successfully do that. I really was pushed in a positive way, a positive manner, and I actually surprised myself with that position that I am about to leave. However, with that being said, it is because of knowing now that I can do anything that I put my mind to. Also knowing that in order for it to make change, we have to change how we're doing things. And I'm also a very spiritual person. You guys know that. And so I'm stepping out on faith and I'm going to follow and pursue my dream, which leads me to the next part of the news. I am working towards starting my own in-home childcare daycare. I'm very excited about this. I have only told a very small amount of people, and it's just so I can kind of work towards having clientele and, just baseline income once I go through all of that I need to go through. Surprisingly enough, to be a child care provider in the state of South Carolina within your home, you just have to be registered, and you are also able to move to the next step, which is being licensed. If you decide to take the guidelines that you have within your home and you want to expand them, you are able to be licensed and move into a facility. I'm going to start small. I'm going to crawl before I can walk, and I'm going to do all the necessities that need to be done so I can be registered in the state of South Carolina to be a child care provider within my home. I am so excited and nervous all at the same time. And just today, I had a moment of, wait a minute, are you going to do this? Can you do this? Should you do this? A lot of questions, a lot of concerns, but I have so much faith that if I'm going to put my all into it, if I'm going to dedicate myself to this, and I know that, sometimes that means you got to put in before you receive anything. It's just like an ATM. You got to make deposits before you can make withdrawals. And I feel like I'm in a place right now to do that. Now, with that being said, everybody's probably like, wait a minute, y'all losing an income before you have clientele and before you can actually keep a child. That is absolutely right. That is what we call faith and the power of I am awesome, and I'm not bragging, but I am awesome with numbers. I love to budget. I probably should take a course in accounting, but it's not the same type of numbers that I like. I am a list maker. I like to execute the plan from week to week, month to month when it comes to the structure of paying bills. Whitney is on board with helping. I actually think, low key, we're not going to tell her I said this. I think that she wants to see the company grow way past a home-based daycare. because she would love to be involved. She would also love to not have to do the warehouse work anymore either. And she doesn't know this. And of course, she has access to the channel, but it's sweet. That's the goal. That is the goal. That is the goal. The goal is to be able to sustain a lifestyle of being comfortable, traveling, having our family, having our friends, having our kids. And when I say kids, I mean kids, whether our biological kids, our adoptive kids, our daycare children, or dropping the bomb, our foster kids in the future, and live a great life. And, we're not somebody who we're big on, expensive things or lavish things or any of the extra. We live in a single 2-bedroom family home. I'm completely over carpet. Sorry for the noise. I'm completely over the carpet. So, I requested when I moved into this house, that it had tile or hardwood floors, central air and heat, a decent backyard, a okay driveway. Living the typical American budget dream. We actually paused buying a home for just a little bit to, see where we could go with this daycare. And I'm excited for so many reasons. For one, and everybody that's been following knows that even before Whitney, I've been trying off and on for a very long time to conceive, and I'm 37. I'm 37, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I'm 37 and I have no biological children. And it's crazy because I remember as a child, the very first thing I ever thought I wanted to do was be a veterinarian, and I wanted to take care of animals. And of course, throughout the years, I've had pets, and I won't lie to you, Selena has been by far, my goodness, she's my baby. And she's here. Tell everybody, hey. She's like, I don't want to be bothered. But she's by far have been my best baby. Yeah. Don't nobody say nothing about her doing it, okay? But, and I love animals. I do. Whitney has a lab boxer mix that is at her mom's. And, oh my God, Bailey's she looks like a large version of Selena. And then, we have our cat Snickers. And I've had 2 cats before, Shy and Boss. Had several gerbils, hamsters. I did the fish a little bit. But long story short to that is, I've always been in that mindset, and my heart has always wanted to take care of things or take care of someone. So once I got into junior high and high school, I realized that I wanted to take care of children. I wanted to do the daycare setting. And I did go off to college for early childhood development. And I took a couple of classes that were available in high school. But I went to college at a very rough time in my life. I literally lost my mom right after I graduated. And, that was a short, miserable, painful summer because literally she struggled to get to my graduation, but that was her dream. She wanted to make sure she seen her last child walk across the stage, and I did. Despite what they said, I did. I walked across the stage with my diploma, and shortly after, that, maybe a month into the summer, my mom passed. And it was devastating. And so by the time I had to be on campus, literally it was a week after I put my mom in the ground. So that didn't work out too good. I attempted to go back again with online schooling, and I thought that I had the support that I needed then with the significant other that I had then. And I don't blame it on them, I blame it on myself. When I got overwhelmed, I quit. And there was no motivation, there was no pep talk, there was no you can still do it, Bobby. It was just, okay, you don't want to do it, don't do it. So it's also sometimes you got to definitely look at the surrounding area, the environment, the support system that you have. And I won't lie to you, and I hope that for my family and friends that see this later on, nobody takes this the wrong way. I already know that there are people that are not going to be supportive. There are people that are going to be false. They're going to be fake. They're going to smile on my face and say congratulations. And then they're going to turn and walk away and be like, she's not going to make it. She's crazy for quitting her job. How dare she put all of those bills on Whitney? There's going to be a lot of that going on. And it's going to come from family and friends. It's going to be the people that I've never met, people that only know me via social media, that is going to have our back. And I want to say right now, thank you. Thank you so very much for understanding, for believing in me, for believing in us, and rocking with us this long. I greatly appreciate it. Like I say, I am a person in a small town in the South who just loves to talk, and that's why I do my YouTube videos. I have a handful of awesome followers. Y'all are great. I'm not whatever they call it when you get money for YouTube. Of course I'm not. You have to have 1,000+ subscribers. I got 88, and I appreciate every last one of you guys. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. I am very, very excited. I finally got up. The last 2 days, this is my day 2 off. I've been slowly cleaning up the house. It is definitely a challenge to turn this small, already stuffed home into a presentable daycare. But I feel like it can be done. And I know that once I go through all the proper channels, they're going to come in and they're going to help me. And I'm just hoping that we're able to make it happen in this house, because we're not planning to move. Not just yet. However, if we have to, we will. And we'll go from there. We'll do what we have to do. I'm hoping that our finances will not be devastating to the change of income, because we already live below our means. We actually were probably wasting way more money than we needed to. So that just kind of puts us on a budget to not waste. It puts us on a budget to pay what needs to be paid, take care of a few of our wants, because all of the needs will be met, and then that's that. Really, you just gonna do that in front of me? Really? Whew, bless it. My dog is a huncher. She's a huncher. She hunches everything. Yeah. So that's the news, you guys. I am resigning from my job. I have one more rotation to go. I'll go back to work Thursday, this upcoming Thursday. When I leave there Sunday, that will be it for me. I made the necessary phone call today. Someone who had started her home daycare, who then moved into a facility, gave me the number that I needed to call. And honestly, I felt like it was a little bit of a withdrawal with her giving me this number, but which is crazy, because over the years I have talked to her about working with her in her facility, and she said that she just honestly did not have the budget to pay me. But if I needed hours, like time already invested in, then she would definitely let me come up there and volunteer and sign off on that I have some hours. So I may even still, if that's still an option, I will take her up on that. But I got that number today, you guys, and I looked at it and I was like, boop. I hit it and I called, and the lady on the other end, Lord, she was so just like, she was very beautiful and nice, and you could just tell in her spirit, she has a part of her job that she gets to talk to these people that are inquiring about, child care. And it's a beautiful thing, because there's a lot of kids out there who need proper daycare, who need proper care, who need people who are not just doing it for the money, but doing it for the passion. And so right now I'm going in, and I'm not top heavy right now. I'm able to purchase a few things that I need. I've been watching several different videos. One of the ladies I just found, oh my goodness, I'm not going to be able to pronounce the name of her channel, but I believe her name is Ashley. She just did a very detailed video on big items that you need, not small items, but big items that you need that you can purchase for your home daycare for under $500. That is out of this world awesome. Also, I spent 2 days looking for certain items that I thought was just ridiculously priced, and then listened to her video took her information, went and found it for half the price or even a few dollars off, that adds up when you have to buy multiple of everything. I'm blown away at just how focused I am right now. And I don't want my drive to burn out. And that's the thing. Taking care of children have always been something I wanted to do. I've babysitted over the years. I did in-home childcare 3 years back to back before it was all of the rules and regulations with being registered and licensed. Everything has always resulted back to having the children in my home. Now or never. I'm not getting any younger. I am working on getting healthier, but what if, life continues to just do what it normally do? I want to get years in doing what I love to do, and that's taking care of kids. For a long time, I had just put it in my mind that I wanted to just take care of my kids. And then I thought about it. There's so many beautiful children out there. There's so many kids that are in need of someone to just give them a hug, for someone to just look at them and say good morning, to let them know that today is going to be a good day. You know what I mean? I know how it was for when my mom had to go to work. I was devastated because I was attached to my mama, okay? And just her going to work, oh my goodness, the only comfort I got, and y'all probably going to think I'm crazy, was getting in her bed and wrapping up in one of her nightgowns, because her smell, her scent was still on it. I would cry myself to sleep, wake up, she still wasn't home. I would smell her nightgown, and then I would go back to sleep. That's what I did. And I also remember when I was being cared for, and whoever it was that was taking care of me, whether my grandmother, my older sisters or brothers, it was a older lady up the street that used to watch me when my mom hadn't got home from her doctor's appointments yet. Hugs. Oh my goodness. I'm really ready to sit down and spend time with my kids. I went to Dollar Tree, you guys. This video is way longer than what I intended it to be, but I'm super excited. In a lot of pain, but super excited. We'll talk about the pain stuff later. But I went to Dollar Tree, and I knew that I was going to get some stuff. I knew that I had a budget to stay with under, and they didn't have half of what I was looking for. But I was okay with that because they still had a lot of other stuff. Excuse me. Woo! I was so excited. So I got, first of all, people are sleeping on Dollar Tree. Now, they're not like some big, gigantic reading books that you can read to your kids, but, a couple of pages, a story that they've kind of minimized or, put into like 4 or 5 pages. Some are flexible books, others are hardback for $1. Off the top of my head, what I remember is Pinocchio. Of course, now my mind's gonna go blank. Pinocchio was definitely one of them. Oh, Three Little Pigs, Little Red Riding Hood. All of the classic stories that most of us, depending on your age, grew up with. I remember when my ex-wife was pregnant with my little girl. I thought the camera had cut off. With my little girl, I used to read to her in the belly, and I would record my voice and put it over her with some headphones. Green Eggs and Ham. Oh my God, I did that. And so I'm excited to read to my kids again. I'm excited to nap time. I'm looking online now for mats and stuff. And I'm just excited. I'm excited. I got a couple of different coloring books, crayons, and markers that I already had. I already have a chalkboard. A lot of the stuff that I have here I can utilize for my daycare. A lot of stuff that I got. So anyway, I got a buggy full of stuff, not including I'm doing some goodbye goodie bags for the people that I work with. So I bought, wow, probably about $10 or $15 worth of candy on top of